we want to take the whole world along with us. And so we just came out of a very important Muslim holiday. We're going into a very important Christian holiday, and I think that that's great that we celebrate all of this all the way around the world, and that's really, I think that's what this crew wants to do.
The delays that we've had since we went into quarantine the first time in January have opened up opportunities to just really imprint some of the learning that we already had done. But we've also done things that we had not done since, or had not done up to that point. And so we've made the most of this time.
I will echo what you always say. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Like, that's been our motto from the beginning. And you feel that right now with the sustainable lunar base, habitat, architecture, and kind of the test, fly, test, develop approach. We have been missing that for a long time, and we are very happy to have that back.
And it is going to truly test our mettle. And I think for humanity, gosh, how lucky are we to be in a position where we can set this many new firsts up in front of us that we're going to slowly knock down one after the other. You know, there's something that we often say, you know, failure is not an option, but I think it is often misunderstood. It's not that we never fail, it's that we don't quit when we fail. We stick at it until we create a solution and find our way through it. We know there's failures coming, but we know we're going to stick to it.
It's the thing to celebrate is that we as a world actually are living in an era where we know that we have to go for all and by all in order to answer humanity's call to explore. I recognize that we talk about these superlatives, we talk about the first, and that's a great thing because it brings people in. What is state of the art right now in human spaceflight? Where are we? Where are we reaching? Where have we been? And just like that vista, I am so grateful to those that paved the way for me to be here and for all of us to be here. And it's an honor to potentially inspire the explorers of the future. But again, the big thing to celebrate and the big thing about that we should all be talking about is we collectively made the decision to be here in a place where everyone gets to contribute equally and work equally hard to achieve their dreams. I think another really cool thing that we're doing is the proximity operations demonstration, where we actually separate from our upper stage rocket and then use it as a target to manually fly a spaceship. That is awesome. And I'll say the other thing is our proximity to the moon. We're going to be somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000 miles from the surface of the moon, much farther than most of the Apollo missions. And there's actually a silver lining and an awesome thing about that, which is that if it's lighted in the right way, which we expect it to be, especially for this launch window, we have the opportunity to see parts of the far side of the moon with human eyes that have never been seen before because we have that pulled back perspective, and that's a really exciting thing to be a part of.
We're excited to try our best to take some images to try and bring you along on that journey to see the moon, see some extraordinary aspects of the moon, but also to see yourselves from the perspective of the moon. I mean, just imagine that, the moon in the foreground and that Earth in the background, and you're all in that shot. Yeah, we're really excited to share that with you.
Our public relations folks at NASA have developed a very nice portfolio of outreach opportunities. I think the NASA flagship channel, which I believe is on YouTube, is going to stream this live 24/7. So if you're having trouble falling asleep one night, you can just pop that on and watch us for a little while. Spaceflight can be very slow, and it can be very awesome. But we are going to have a tremendous amount of outreach. We're trying to hit all the social media sites. We're trying to hit all the traditional media sites. And we're trying to stream 24/7. And
I was inspired because humans went and did something extremely inspired. And yes, we have a whole system that shares this so that it can be used and leveraged and put out there to inspire our next generation. But the key is to do what our leadership is trying to do right now, which is like, let's get out there and let's make it as inspiring as we can possibly make it for this next generation. And you know what will happen? They'll be standing here in 10, 20, 30 years continuing to do extraordinary things.
Really, for the crew, just wanted to look every one of you in the eye down this row and say thank you. Because what you're doing is every bit as important as what we're doing and what they're doing. Sharing the message, motivating the world, finding the truth, and reporting on it.